Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you're probably interested in becoming a backend developer, or you're looking to level up your skills. Today, I'm going to walk you through the essential skills you need to master and become a top-notch backend developer. I will also give you a realistic timeline to achieve your goals. Plus, I'll share some tips on how to land your first job in the industry. Let's dive right in. The first step on your journey is choosing a programming language. Backend development is all about building the server side of web applications, and for that, you'll need to be fluent in at least one programming language. Popular options include Python, JavaScript, Java, Ruby, C#, and Go. Each of these languages has its own strengths and use cases. For beginners, Python is often the go-to because of its simple and readable syntax. It's widely used in web development, data science, and automation. JavaScript is another versatile choice, especially if you're interested in full-stack development, since it's used on both the front end and back end. Java, on the other hand, is a powerhouse in enterprise environments, known for its performance and scalability. My advice: don't try to learn multiple languages at once. Instead, focus on mastering one language and its ecosystem. Spend about 2 to 3 months getting comfortable with the syntax, basic concepts, and object-oriented principles. Dedicate 3 to 5 hours a day to coding and building small projects that reinforce what you've learned. Once you're comfortable with a programming language, it's time to dive into version control. Version control, also known as source control, is the practice of tracking and managing changes to software code or other digital files. It's important because it allows developers to collaborate, track changes, and recover from errors. There are different version control tools out there, but Git is the industry standard and it's a tool you'll use daily, so it's essential to understand the basics. In just 1 to 2 weeks, you can get a good grasp of Git. Learn how to create repositories, make commits, branch, merge, and resolve conflicts. GitHub is a popular platform that hosts Git repositories and is also a great place to showcase your projects. If you are serious about landing a job, contributing to open source projects on GitHub can be a game changer. The next step is to learn data structures and algorithms. These are the building blocks of efficient code and problem solving in backend development. While it might be tempting to skip this step, especially if you're self-taught, I strongly recommend spending 2 to 3 months here. Data structures like arrays, linked lists, stacks, queues, and trees, along with algorithms for sorting and searching, are not just academic exercises. They are crucial for optimizing your applications and will be a big part of technical interviews, especially if you're aiming for top tech companies. To get started, use resources like Cracking the Coding Interview or platforms like LeetCode and HackerRank. These will help you practice solving problems and prepare for the kinds of questions you'll face in job interviews. After you've got a handle on data structures and algorithms, it's time to learn about design patterns. Design patterns are proven solutions to common problems in software design. They help you write cleaner, more maintainable code and are often used in frameworks like Spring Boot, Django, and .NET Core. Look for tutorials or courses that explain these patterns in the context of modern programming languages. Spend 1 to 2 months focusing on the key design patterns that are most relevant to your language of choice. This will not only make you a better developer, but also give you a deeper understanding of how the frameworks you'll use are built. The next step is to master databases, SQL and NoSQL. Databases are a core part of backend development. You need to understand how to store, retrieve, and manage data efficiently. Start with relational databases like MySQL or PostgreSQL. These databases store data in tables and are ideal for applications that require complex queries and transactions. In addition to SQL, it's important to explore NoSQL databases, especially if you're working on applications that need flexible data models or real-time analytics. Spend 2 months learning both SQL and NoSQL databases. Focus on designing schemas, writing queries, and understanding how data is structured and accessed in different types of databases. Finally, it's time to get hands-on with web frameworks. A web framework is a collection of tools and libraries that simplify the process of building backend applications. Depending on the language you chose, you'll want to learn a corresponding framework: Django for Python, Spring Boot for Java, Express.js for JavaScript, and so on. These frameworks handle a lot of the heavy lifting for you, like routing, database interaction, and security. By learning a web framework, you'll be able to build and deploy web applications much more efficiently. Spend 2 to 3 months building projects with your chosen framework. Deploy at least one project so you can showcase it to potential employers. Now that you've spent around 12 to 15 months building your skills, it's time to enter the job market. Here's how to do it. Build a portfolio. Showcase your projects on GitHub. Include a variety of applications that demonstrate your skills with databases, algorithms, and frameworks. Networking. Join online communities, attend local meetups, and participate in hackathons. Networking can open doors to job opportunities that aren't advertised. Prepare for interviews. Practice coding challenges and mock interviews. Sites like LeetCode, HackerRank, and CodeWars are excellent for this. Apply strategically. Apply for entry-level positions or internships that match your skill set. Customize your resume and cover letter for each application, highlighting the projects and skills most relevant to the job. Continuous learning. Technology evolves rapidly. Keep learning new tools, frameworks, and best practices. This will keep your skills relevant and increase your job prospects. And that's it. If you follow this roadmap and stay dedicated, you'll be well on your way to becoming a successful backend developer. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Stay committed and keep learning. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.